Welcome to the story of Angel's Visit. This story comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verses 18 to 25. The lesson focus for grades 1-2 is, God watches over us. What we think of as the Christmas story is actually a combination of a few stories found in the Gospel of Luke and the Gospel of Matthew. Each tells different parts of the story and focuses on different people. Luke's Gospel focuses more on Mary, while Matthew's Gospel focuses more on Joseph. Both Mary and Joseph receive visits from angels who announce surprising news from God. Both respond in faith to the astounding things the angel tells them. Mary is told that she will have a baby who will be God's son. She says, "Here I am, a servant of the Lord. Let it be with me according to your word." When the angel lets Joseph in on what is happening, the visit occurs in a dream. The writer of Matthew does not tell us if Joseph said anything when he woke up, but we are told what he did. He married Mary and became an earthly father to Jesus. He trusted that God was with them and would watch over them. Joseph acted righteously, believing that God's surprises bring joy. God surprises us. A life of faith can be full of surprises. Life seldom unfolds as we might have imagined it. There are twists and turns, troubles and joys, and unexpected events. Through it all, God watches over us, God brings joy, and God is at work. God is with us in the best and worst of times. There is no situation or problem that God avoids. We are not alone. We are always in God's care. Always, and no matter what, God loves us and is at work for good in our lives and the lives of others. Joseph and Mary served God in their openness to be part of this new thing that God was doing. They became the Messiah's family. God's Son grew up in their home. When the angels asked them to partner with God, they said yes. In the story of angels visit both Mary and Joseph, and Mary and Joseph learn that God is watching over them and acting in their lives. As kids explore this story, they'll discover that God watches over us too. If your group gets a little rowdy, try this easy idea. Say in a normal tone of voice, "If you can hear me, clap once." Then clap, and give kids who heard you a chance to clap. If some kids are still being noisy, repeat with 2 claps, then 3, and so on, until all kids are clapping, then listening, and no kids are talking. With any group of kids, some days will be tough. Remember that kids are learning how to behave by watching adult role models, including you. Even when times are tough, keep smiling and encouraging your kids. You can help teach them this important skill. As 1st and 2nd graders draw angels during arrival time, ask them whether they think angels are boys or girls. Many kids might assume that angels should look feminine, like little cherubs, because they see many examples of angels that look like this. Explain to them that in the Bible, angels are also strong protectors and are often male. Before kids read, "Soon you'll have God's child," on the leaflet, do a quick review of simple punctuation. Your early readers are learning about periods, question marks, and exclamation points. Take time to draw each of these on the board and review what they mean before asking kids to notice the differences in the spoken text. If you have extra time during the Angels in Art activity, explore your church together. Look at paintings and carvings, statues, and see if you can find any angels. Share with your kids that most religious paintings were not made for museums, but for churches. God is watching over you and your kids, just like God was watching over Mary and Joseph. Enjoy exploring this story with your kids and discovering that God watches over us.